The program will begin momentarily. Please enjoy the following message from our sponsor.
The more we dare to dream, our work proves that insurmountable difficulties can be replaced with possible. That's why we start young with youth debit cards, preparing our future generations for innovating spaces. We've become relentless in uplifting the historically disenfranchised, shining light on education, women's empowerment, and community values. We champion our community to remain leaders in their respective industries by being a support that feels like home, a testament of belonging over banking.
Distinguished guests, welcome to the 2024 International Women's Day Luncheon in partnership with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, presented by Community Financial Credit Union. Please welcome the Chief Operating Officer of the Detroit Regional Chamber, Tammy Carnrike.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to see your smiling faces here. Is this not just a beautiful facility? I mean, come on. Sunshine, water, now all we need is some better temperatures. But first, let me just say thank you very much. We want to welcome you to the Detroit Regional Chamber's International Woman Day event. We do this annually. It's one of our favorite events, at least those of us on staff that get to work on this program. And so we really enjoy that we get to see all these faces, the diversity of women and gentlemen who are with us today. And then we hope you saw the little added fun outside with the Wellness Hub. Just some really great things to go and see out there. And it's really important because we have to understand as women, wellness is very much a part of our success and us continuing to grow ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So first, let me say that today's program was brought to you in partnership with our friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield Michigan. Where are you, ladies? And our presenting sponsor, Community Financial Credit Union. Where's that group? Right up front. Hey, how are you? And I just want to make a quick shout out because as I was looking through the registration list and looking at the diversity of representation in the room, I also want to notice that we have some very, very hardworking elected officials with us today from the Wayne County Commission and led by Chair Alicia Bell. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Representing us and for all that you must pack into your long days. So it's a privilege to gather you here today to celebrate women's achievements, contributions, and resilience all around the world. This year's theme, #Inspire Inclusion. Inspire Inclusion welcomes us to forge into a more inclusive world for women, one that embraces the diversity of race, of age, ability, faith, body image, and however individuals identify. We must continue to ensure that women are included in all fields of endeavor, breaking down barriers and challenging stereotypes along the way. Now, as I mentioned, we have the Wellness Hub, so that's new this year, and that was meant to explore your own personal well-being through the experiential different exhibits that were out there. I think I saw one particular person who didn't want to let a little kitten go, so that might still be out there. But those that are represented in the Wellness Hubs, again, Community Financial Credit Union. Wellness Works, which is very much a part of our organization and also in collaboration with Blue Cross Blue Shield Michigan. Maven, Henry Ford Health, Michigan Humane, Showtime Production Group, that's where they were all lined up going in the booth and doing their little 360, and then Maya's Flower Truck with Enbridge. I hope you enjoyed that. And they're going to be there for a while. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So if you haven't had a chance to see them all, they are going to be open after our programming today. And I want to lastly acknowledge our generous sponsors who made today's event achievable. And I'm going to announce you, and I'd like you to just stand. Let people recognize you because you really help make programs like this happen. So as I mentioned before, Community Financial Credit Union, right down front here. Come on, stand up. And then our gold sponsors, Enbridge. Where are you? Right there. And Rocket Companies. Where's our friends from Rocket? Here we are. More right down front. Our silver sponsor, Henry Ford Health. Where are you, ladies? And our bronze sponsor, who I have to say I'm so amazed is here with us today, because I have to believe their days are getting very long and very stressful. Preparing for the NFL draft. Our friends from Visit Detroit, where are you, ladies? So, as I mentioned, we do have the Wellness Hub outside, and I want to make sure that you know that you were given a passport when you came in. And when you go to visit everyone, you'll get a stamp, and they'll be there after if you don't have your passport completed. And then you can put that in for a drawing for $250, I believe $250 from Skinforia Spa. How nice is that? We can all use a spa day, can't we? So if you haven't been there yet, you'll have time to do that. So before I introduce someone, I want to also remind you all of something so we all are prepared. 1 o'clock today is the Michigan Fire Drill across our state. 1 o'clock. So we'll kind of watch for that. Hopefully it won't disrupt any programming on stage, but if it does, we'll pause. We'll just pause for a couple of moments to allow it. I don't know how loud it's going to be. So next up, as we embark on today's discussions and activities, let us remember the tremendous benefits that diverse perspectives bring to our efforts. Let us listen, learn, and be inspired by the stories and the experiences of women from all walks of life. I want you to please help us continue today's conversation on social media by using hashtag #InspireInclusion and tagging us on social media at Detroit Chamber. So I thank you again for joining us at International Women's Day, such a magnificent event as we pave our way for a brighter future and a more inclusive future.